Hello and welcome back to AutoCAD in 20 hours using the ribbon. This video covers sections 1.19 and 1.20. This is where we left off last time. Now we are going to add a sink and a toilet to the drawing using the Design Center feature. First, however, we want to create a new layer. So here on the Layers palette, click on the Layer Properties button. Click on the New Layer button. Name this layer Fixtures. We are going to leave this one white for now. That's not working. Hold on. White for now. That's not changing. Why is it not changing? It doesn't want to change. Hold on a second here. This is acting very strange. There we go. We'll change it to white. Then we're going to set it current. And we're going to close it. Now we're going to come to the top here and click on this View tab to bring up the View ribbon. And here under the Palettes palette, we have this little icon. It says Design Center. Click on that and give it a moment to open. I already have it open to the window that I want it open to, but usually it won't open there. It's got all of these different, let's see if I can grab that, and I see you got to go across there. It's got all of these different sections, and it's really easy to get lost in there. The best way to find these different symbols that we're looking for is to hit this house button, or rather hit this, the best way is to hit this search button and then type in House Designer and then search now, and then it's going to find it for you. And the first one that comes up here is what we want, so let's double click on that. And that brings this open, this window open here. Now this window can appear differently depending on how you have this button set. So it can have these details, lists, small icons, large icons. Turn on the large icons and then click on the blocks. There you go, it took a minute to do it. And that brings up these symbols. Now the House Designer has lots of different symbols in it for different things. It's got fasteners, you can see over here, electrical power, basic electronics, integrated circuits. But this is what we want here for what we're doing. You can grab this window and move it around by grabbing this bar on the side and hold your left mouse button down. Now let's pick the sink here. Let's highlight it. You can just grab it, drop and drag it, hold your left mouse button down, and then click in the screen. And we're going to pick that one. And then we're also going to pick the toilet here. So it's not responding. There it goes. It's taking a minute to respond. And drag that over. That didn't work. Let's try it again. That didn't work. There it goes. It's not working. Okay. I've never seen it do that one before. Okay, well that was just glitching on me. And you can see now I can just grab it with my left mouse button and pull it over, but it just was not working. And As I talk about in the book, AutoCAD often has these kind of glitches. One thing you can do though is if you have that problem is to highlight it, right click, and click on this insert block. Then you'll get this insertion insert window, and then just click OK, and then just come over and click. So if you get locked up in there, there's a way to get out of it. So now I'm going to close that. Okay, next we are going to rotate these. So let's go back to the Home ribbon, select the rotation button. We're going to enclose that in a window because it's multiple objects. And we're going to enter and read the command line. It wants a base point. That's the point around which you're going to rotate. Just click anywhere in there. And then it asks for the rotation angle, and we have 90 in there left over from before, but if you don't, type 90 and enter. And then we're going to repeat the toilet. Click anywhere on it, and this is 180 degrees, and then enter to get out of that command. And actually you have to enter twice to get out of that one. Now let's take and move the toilet using the move command. Select the whole thing and pick it up by this midpoint icon on the back. Move it over and set it to the middle point of this wall. For the sink, we're going to create an offset construction line. Click on the offset, type in 4'6", enter. Then click on the inside of this line here, and then above it. Now we're going to click on the move. We're going to find the midpoint here, which is actually an endpoint icon. That's because this sink is made up of a whole bunch of different lines. And then come over, and we are going to attach that to where this construction line meets the wall here. Then escape, select this line, and erase it. Now they're right against the wall, so in order to make them look a little nicer, we're going to move them. Let's click on the move button, click on the toilet, enter. It wants a base point. That can be just anywhere. Click inside it anywhere. And for this we need to turn the ortho on. So let's come down here and click on the ortho. And now pull the toilet straight up and type 1 and enter. And you can see it moved it 1 inch away from the wall. It gives it a little bit better definition. It looks a little cleaner that way. Let's repeat that with the sink. Click anywhere on it, pull it away from the wall, type 1 and enter, and it moved it 1 inch away from the wall. And with the ortho on it, it restricts it to rectilinear directions. Let's escape now to make sure we're out of that command. Now we're going to add the washer and the dryer and a platform for the water heater, which is going to be in the corner of this space, which is the garage. Click on the rectangular button, click in the screen and type D, enter for dimensions, then 30, enter, 30, enter, and click in the screen to set it in there. Now let's click on the copy button anywhere on the rectangle. We'll select it and then enter, and then grab it by this upper left corner, and let's turn the ortho off again just so we can see better what's going on. And let's place it there and there. And I'm going to place another one here, and I'm going to repeat the copy, and I'm going to grab it and set it there. Let me get rid of this now. And I'm going to get rid of this now. That last one should have been a move, actually, not a copy. So now we're going to move these away from the wall. I'm going to click on it, pull it away, turn the ortho back on again, pull it down, 1, enter, repeat the move, 1, enter. And now you can see it's 1 inch away from the wall on both sides. I'm going to repeat that with this one here. I want to make sure the ortho's on for this kind of a maneuver. Otherwise it'll set it off at some strange angle. This one stays against the wall because it's a platform. But here we're going to create a water heater. So I'm going to draw a diagonal line again. Then I'm going to use the circle, click to the midpoint icon, and then I'm going to enter in D for diameter and 24 for the diameter, and then escape. And I'm going to select that line and erase it. So as you can see, we're starting to have a house plan here.